Guys, it's me, Alan. I'm back with another video. I'm tired. I gotta get my ass to bed soon so I can be up for work in the morning. But I have a truck series race reaction for you. The trucks are back at Sonoma. Let's fucking go. It's been way too goddamn long. So here is that race review. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. Cup Series race reaction tomorrow. I'm working on Basketball GM YouTube series so I can hopefully get the 1987 season up on the channel at some point soon. And then obviously make sure you're subscribed and have post notifications on so you don't miss out on other content such as part 3 of the WWE booking series that I've got going on. And also watch parts 1 and 2. I'd appreciate it. All being said, let's fucking jump into this, shall we? So Carson Hocevar, the big story here, uh, gets hurt at Gateway on the last lap crash. I believe they said he broke his tibia or something. I don't have the tweet pulled up on hand at the moment, but he suffered an injury, and there was a lot of questions as to whether or not he was going to race this weekend because of it being Sonoma and a road course, and going left and right, having to do a whole lot of braking. It's there was some concern there. You don't want to see him get hurt any further. But NASCAR, he was cleared by his doctors to race. NASCAR cleared him. They felt, he was good enough to go. And he actually put his truck on the fucking pole for this race, except on the following lap, he went into a corner a little too hard and suffered some left rear damage. Now, the team fixed the truck, but because they had to work on it, he had to drop to the back, which changed up the plans as far as when Hocevar would get pulled from the truck. He, starting at the back, they felt that, or basically the team felt that, whenever the first caution comes out, whether it's the end of the stage or not, that's when relief driver Danny Suarez, who qualified in the top 10 for the Cup race tomorrow, would go in, and sure enough, that would happen, but we'll get to that in a moment. Ross Chastain would start on the pole as a result, with Kyle Busch starting second. And notably, Suarez, if he were to take over and finish the race for Hocevar, should he win a stage or the race itself, Hocevar doesn't get the playoff points from that, and the win would not count to lock him into the playoffs, but he does get the points from wherever Suarez finished in the race, which is neat. So we get the race going, and Stuart Friesen goes for a spin in turn 7, almost takes Parker Kligerman with him, drops back significantly. Caution comes out for Blaine Perkins. His engine lets go. Or actually, no, I don't think it was Perkins. I think it was Stephen Parsons. My apologies. His engine let go. This would be the caution where the driver swap happened. And Suarez ended up 2 laps down because the swap took a little longer than they wanted it to. Friesen would pit with 4 laps to go. Chastain would hand the lead to Kyle Busch. It does a little slide of the process on, coming into pit road by pitting, coming to 3 to go. Busch and Bowman would pit with 2 laps to go. And then Ty Majeski takes the stage 1 victory. Tyler Ankrum second. John Hunter Nemechek third. Grant Enfinger fourth. Parker Kligerman fifth. Matt DiBenedetto sixth. Derek Crossan seventh. Zane Smith eighth. Austin Dillon ninth. And Haley Deegan in the 10th spot. Neat. Suarez gets the free pass to get one of his 2 laps back. Harrison Burton's team had the hood up on pit road. Matt DiBenedetto, uncontrolled tire. Tanner Gray throwing equipment during green flag pit stop. Todd Bodine speeding. Haley Deegan equipment over the wall too soon. And Chris Wright, uncontrolled tire, would all start at the back here. Sucks for Deegan because she actually qualified 9th in this race. And who knows where she would have been if she didn't have the penalty shit. But it is what it is, unfortunately. Enfinger goes for a spin in one of the turns. Has to wait for everyone to go by before he can turn around and go. Caution comes out for Christian Eckes at lap 27. He suffers some big damage. Chandler Smith shown with right front damage, and Eckes got dumped by John Hunter Nemechek. Suarez gets the free pass to get back on the lead lap. Eckes' day is done. Derek Kraus would pit about 10 laps later for a broken rear sway bar. Crafton goes for a spin, had a little help from Todd Bodine, but he is able to continue. Zane Smith, Stuart Friesen, Nemechek, Colby Howard, Matt DiBenedetto, Tanner Gray, and Lawless Allen all pit with 3 laps to go. Kyle Busch pits with 2 laps to go, giving up the lead. Ankrum, Bowman, Chastain, Majeski, Kligerman join him, and Ben Rhodes takes the Stage 2 victory. I actually didn't write down the rest of the Stage 2 finishing order, so I apologize for that. But yeah, Ben Rhodes took the Stage 2 victory. Tyler Ankrum, uncontrolled tire during his green flag pit stop, so he would have to start at the back on the restart, which sucks because he was having a great day. And then Todd Bodine got a speeding penalty. Speaking of Bodine, Dean Thompson would send him for a spin. Brad Perez had to make an evasive maneuver to avoid Bodine and got front end damage. Looks to be from hitting Crafton from behind. You can't really tell in the replay of the Bodine spin, but you can tell a little bit. And also, shout out to Brad Perez being in this race. His second truck race of the year, the previous one having been at COTA. Despite this, he would end up finishing 22nd on the lead lap, no less, in an underfunded truck. He had finished 20th back at COTA, so freaking awesome for him, especially because the truck that he ran this week, sponsorship-wise, the sponsor was primarily Nate Imsov's band. If you know who he is, he works with Joe Graf Jr. They were the ones that I've mentioned before, got Jonathan and I passes to be in the garage at the Xfinity race at Loudon last year. And this was all in large part due to sales of t-shirts and things like that. So the fans basically made this happen, which is bad fucking ass. Now make the diecast, please. Crafton would pit with the right side of his truck smoking. His day would unfortunately be done. Then DiBenedetto takes out a tire stack in the final corner and also turns himself and Friesen in the process. Race remains green with 15 laps to go until the caution comes out, basically because of the tire stack being in the middle of the road. Rhodes, Kraus, and Purdy stay out. Everyone else pits. Bowman suffers an equipment interference penalty. Now, Kraus goes for a spin. And then Deegan brings out the caution with 10 laps to go. Had a tire go down and then smacked the wall. Friesen had gotten into Kraus after he spun, thanks to Chandler Smith, and Deegan's day unfortunately done. The Kraus spin being because of Smith. Rhodes goes into the dirt with a tire down following the restart. He does make it to pit road. Kraus also on pit road. And the caution comes out with 5 laps to go. Friesen, Bilicki, Bowman involved. Big damage for Bilicki and Friesen. Both drivers' days are done. Bilicki turned by Friesen into the wall. Wallace Allen also involved. I believe he was behind Bowman. And the race would get red flag with 4 laps to go to fix the turn 1 wall. Dean Thompson, after the race restarted, would go for a spin with no caution coming out for it. And then Kyle Busch would take the white flag, and in his final of 5 truck races, that's always allotted, the Cup guys, in the truck series, in his final race this year, he nabs a 62nd career truck victory, continuing a streak of seasons winning at least one time in trucks. The last time he didn't was 2012. Daniel Suarez, coming in to relieve Carson Hocevar, finishes 6th, so big points, especially with guys like Friesen, Kraus, and Crafton having issues today. And then Todd Bodine nabs the top 20 finish in 20th, with Brad Perez finishing 2 spots behind him, as I mentioned before. With all that being said, I'm going to get this video uploaded, and then I got to get my ass to bed. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll catch you all tomorrow for the Cup Series race review. Again, thank you for watching. Peace.